Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, March 17th, and we're on our way to our Weight Watchers meeting. It's very cold today. I'm glad I had a garage because everybody's cars have frost all over their windows. There's frost on the ground too. But the sun is out, so that's good. As you can see, it's shining down on me. It's green for St. Patrick's Day. Plus I got my dad's pins on. So, I don't feel as bloated today. I was really feeling kind of bloated yesterday. So I'm hoping I have like a small little teeny tiny loss. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And, what else? I had a car behind me, but now they've left. I'm going to move you up a little bit. I can't get you situated. Let me pull over to the side and fix you. I have to figure out a way to put this better. Better. Getting so much better all the time. We're getting better all the time. Beatles. So what was I saying? Oh, I'm going to do 2 challenges. I'm going to start 2 challenges. The first challenge I'm going to start is with Carrie tomorrow. I'm going to track. I'm going to be good on Sunday. I usually don't have too much of a problem lately on Saturdays, but Sundays are bad. And then I'm also accepting the challenge from Valerie Reese. She's challenging me to make 100 miles in a walk by the end of April. So that's, what, 5 weeks? So that's like I have to get a kicking, crack-a-lackin', as they said in, what was it? Madagascar. Got to get crack-a-lackin'. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also in the 100-mile challenge with Michelle over my Everyday Wife Life. I'm going to post my videos on Mondays. So far I walked 1.75 and then 1.8 and then 2.2. So like it's right around a little over 5 miles. So I still have 95 or so to go on that one. Maybe 94 and a half. But I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to do it. The weather's getting nicer, so I can walk. I never did get a walk in yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. And it would have been a chore, no. But I did well. And Kylie and Josh spent the night. They're still sleeping, so is Jim. My meeting starts at 9 o'clock. I usually leave about 8:40 to get there. So we're on our way to San Jose. No, we're not. I don't know how to get to San Jose. I'd have to get the MapQuest out. I was really thinking over the week too, why do I go so badly? Well, you know, when I squint my eye like this, it always reminds me of my dad. My dad always squinted his left eye all the time. Whenever he talked to you, he always squinted his eye. So that was my dad with me there for a minute. But anyway, I was trying to think why I do so miserably on the weekends, and I know a lot of it is, you know, because when I worked, not when I worked retail, because when I worked retail, I worked all different hours, but I started over where I was at in 1994, I think it was, and yeah, almost 94. I think it was October of 93, something like that. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, so I worked all different schedules, but when I started where I was working, where I retired from, it was a Monday through Friday job. But when my kids were growing up, when they were little, I always prepared a meal every day of the week, Monday through Friday. It was a very structured day. We got up in the morning, we ate breakfast, they went to school, I packed them a lunch. I was the lunch mom, so I would go to the school, and then when I came home I ate, because I told you I never ate breakfast. And then we'd have a dinner every night, Monday through Friday. And then on Saturdays, when they woke up, before they had to do their chores, because they had jobs they had to do, not for an allowance. They got the allowance just for being good. But they had to realize that, you know, nothing comes free in life, and you have to work for it, and you have to take pride in your work, and you just have to contribute to society. And if you're in a household, you have to contribute to the household. And so I taught them how to clean. So all 3 of them know how to clean, and I've been told by their spouses that they do a good job at that. All 3 of them were taught to cook. Danny cooks the meals for his family. He just likes to cook. and Jimmy knows how to cook, and obviously Christy cooks, and I think they do well with other men, you know, fellow man. I think that they do pretty good with that. But anyway, so far, before they would have to do their chores, they could pick whatever they wanted for breakfast, and I would make it, no matter what they wanted. And they could have a friend over, but the friend had to leave after breakfast because they had work to do. So they had their choice. They could pick pancakes or waffles or French toast or oatmeal or eggs or just cereal. They never picked cereal because they had cereal Monday through Friday. But whatever they wanted, I would make. And then the rest of the day on Saturday, you're on your own. You know how to cook. You know how to make a sandwich. You know how to do that. So Saturday was their day that they had to learn to be self-fulfilling, self-sustaining, and they had to take care of themselves. I gave you a good hearty meal to start the day off. The rest of the day was up to you. You could pick and choose whatever you wanted, and that was it. And then on Sundays, we always went to my mother's for dinner, and her dinner was after church. It was at 1 o'clock. So I never really ate, because I'm one of the few Catholics. There's a few of us out there, but I was brought up that you don't go to communion unless you've fasted since midnight. Well, that means nothing to eat or drink, and I still live by that. And I do go to communion every week, so I don't eat or drink. So, you know, I will wait for that meal, and that would be the one meal I would eat at my mother's house. And then when I go home, I just hodgepodge it too. So I've come to realize that I've set a pattern for the weekends. And the first part of changing a behavior is to understand the behavior. And so now I understand the behavior. And so I'm going to change it this weekend. I'm going to have more structured meals. I'm not going to be so willy-nilly about everything. And get on with my day, get on with my weekend, make it a better weekend this weekend. And that's all I got to say about that, as Forrest Gump would say. I know, I probably bore you with my movie quotes. I'm just a fool that way. Fools rush in. I'm nobody's fool. What movie is that? Whose movie was called Nobody's Fool? That was another good movie. Another good actor. Alright, we're here. Gotta stop by the gym here so that we don't hit the newly exercised people that come on out feeling all rejuvenated. What I like about this gym is that they're all shapes and sizes coming out, and they don't seem. My sister goes here, Denise goes here, and she said there's no judgment, and I like that. Of course, is that the commercial for Planet Fitness where there's no judgment? I think that's what that is a Planet Fitness. I'm not sure, but I think it is. You'd think I'd know, but I don't go, so that's why I don't know. Well, lady, you walk right into my car. I'm in the side. She's walking towards me. Anyway, it still would have been my fault, but I would have had a defense. So we are here. I thought I'd show you my shirt real quick. See if I can get it out. If you're from Ireland, you know what it says. When did I gotta get the other part out? There we go. Okay. Look it up on the internet. I'm too sweet of a girl to tell you what it means. I'll see you guys after the meeting. All that worrying for nothing. For nothing, I tell you. I had a loss. I lost 0.9. So I've now down to 238.3. I'm a little more securely in the 30s, which makes me happy. And I've lost 65.9 pounds. 34.1 to go to get to my 100-pound loss, and I counted it. There's 39 weeks to the end of the year, so if I can be consistent with my weight loss, I think 0.9 is my new go-to number, it seems like. But I can hit my 100-pound loss goal by the end of the year. So it might have taken me 2 years to get there, but you know what, I'm going to get there. But I'm so happy. So I'm not going back into the 40s. I'm working my way down. 20s, here we come. I can't wait. I know I'm going to do better this time. This week's going to be a better week. I'm going to track the whole weekend and make some smart choices. And I'm going to have another loss next week, hopefully more than a 0.9. How about a 1.9? I like the 0.9 because I think it brings me luck. So I'm going to go for a 1.9 loss. If I don't go crazy, I can do it. I know it. So Let's go home. Oh, excuse me. And eat healthy. Here's my breakfast. So I started my day with a prayer. Drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go. 24 smart points, 0 for my egg, my berries, my banana, my grapefruit, my tea, and my water. 3 for my 4 slices of center cut bacon. 3 for my English muffin. And 1 for my teaspoon of peanut butter. So it's a 7-point meal. I have 17 points left for the rest of the day. Okay, it's a beautiful day. My neighbor across the street is working on his car. A sure sign that spring and summer has arrived. I walked 2.15 miles. When I first started my walking, I could barely do a half a mile. I would do a half a mile and I would come home and collapse in a chair. But now I'm up to 2.1. I only got a mile to go before I can get to the 3K. Slow and steady wins the race, so that's all that matters. I don't know if I told you it was 45 degrees. That's a heat wave in Michigan. That's really warm. And I got my hat on because now Don's got to walk until he goes to the doctor's. And hopefully they're going to clear him to run again because I know he misses it. So, gonna go in, drink some water, think about what I'm going to have for dinner, and get on with my day. See you guys in a bit. Well, I'm going to have some pizza for dinner and 2 Girl Scout cookies. Let me show you the Girl Scout cookies. They're 4 points. 4 points for just 2 cookies. But if you look at the side, it says 1 serving is 4 cookies. But it's not really. It's 2 cookies. But I'm going to have them. I have the points. So then I use some contadina pizza sauce, 1/4 cup for 1 point. I did use a regular pizza crust. It's 5 points for a half a crust. I'm eating the whole one, so it's 10 points. I have a 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese for 2 points. And my pepperoni, I have 15 of them for 1 point. So my total dinner comes to 18 points. I only had 1 point left. So I'm 1 over, but I'm still within my blue dot. So there's my dinner. Oh, and I forgot my tea and my water. But the pepper and the onion were free. That pizza was good, but I probably could have just ate half of it. But you know, I ate the whole thing. So, but I still was like within my points. I still have my blue dot for today. And I did walk my over 2 miles, so I got that in. And I'm going to track tomorrow and see how tomorrow. Look at all that. I got so much glare on my glasses. Sorry about that. See if I hold it up higher. No, there. So I'll see you guys in the morning.